It's been a fair while since I last recorded one of these, like a month or something. Yeah, I actually recorded two parts, but something I've never done before. I accidentally deleted the second part by mistake. I got a bit cross with myself, you know. So much value lost forever, you know. You'll never know how great that one episode was in comparison to all the others. Alright, so okay, so they just fucking oh great. I can't even fucking remember where I was. Oh yeah, they like either just trying to find a sail or something. Are they still doing that? Probably. And they went into this guy's house and they just broke all his shit because Link's the fucking little cunt. So we're just gonna be continuing on from there. Let's get out of here, Chris suggested. Wait, you don't escape now? You don't escape now, okay. This sounds more like a... Whatever, the trio once again escaped a certain punishment from the Lord of the Mansion, hurrying all the way to the western area of the island, together with the killer bees following them from behind. I can't remember what the voices I did for the killer bees were, so I'll just make up some others. Once running all the way to the western area where the dancing man in front of the stone was dancing, Ivan pointed at a door on the backside of a brick building. Oh yeah, he was Clarkson, wasn't he? Here, I guess. I mean, there's a sail in the jail. Link stared at the door. The jail? This is the jail, Ivan said. I've seen something like a sail in there. Link mumbled, annoyed. You've got to be certain that there is a sail in there, because if we end up running away from here, Link, you were the one who caused all those incidents before, Chris pointed out. Link rolled his eyes. I can't control my temptations. You guys know me very well by now. Lucario and Chris sighed at this fact before the trio went inside the jail, leaving the quartet of kids behind. 1 hour later, bloody hell, it had been a long time after the killer bees saw the trio enter into the jail. What's more, the kids met a weird guy in a green suit who thought that he was a fairy. Good. The kids didn't want to talk with him even more, and he decided to go away somewhere. Oh, John Roberto is the high-voiced one.
Who was that guy in green?
John Roberto asked, remembering the guy with green outfit and red nose. Oh yeah, these guys just had the same voices because they couldn't be fucked. Jan shrugged.
I dunno, but he looked so strange and weird. Judging by how the man looked like, he was some sort of idiot who still thinks he's a kid.
Jen commented. That's a very specific description, a very niche kind of style and dress, I guess. You know, you don't generally run into people who idiots who still think they're kids. Maybe you do on the Buttfuck Island, whatever it's called. Ivan rolled his eyes. Can we please forget the strange guy? The way he walked to us is making me sick to think about. After looking back at the door, the kids watched as it opened, the trio walking out. It looked like Link looked pissed at something that had happened inside the jail. Why didn't you tell us it was a very weird guy inside a cell? Link asked, annoyed.
So you met that guy fairy person in there?
John Roberto asked. We pity you, Jen said. Jan nodded. Yeah, you surely didn't have to meet him in person. Ivan crossed his arms. At least, he didn't. Something weird to you. I mean, sure. Link rolled his eyes at this. When he was exiting from the cell, he slapped me on my butt. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's good. Maybe that's why he was in fucking jail. Fucking pedophile. Alright. The killer bees looked at each other. After blinking a few times, they all stared back at the blushing Link before, one by one, they all broke laughing loudly enough to make them fall on the ground, holding their stomachs with both hands. That's pretty fucked up. That guy got... I mean, Link's just a kid, right? His Toon Link, you know, he's like 9 or something, right? Why are they laughing at this kid getting touched up by this 10-year-old getting slapped on the arse by a fucking pervert in a gimp suit? I suspect the character is Tingle. That's why I'm saying gimp suit. It's been a while since I played Zelda. I think that's his name. I don't fucking know, frankly. But I think it is. Aside from anything else, it's not all that funny. Like, if you were the type of person to laugh at that sort of thing, you might just sort of go, ha ha. You wouldn't, like, laugh so hard you fell on the floor, holding your stomach with both hands. Link reddened while pouting at this reaction. It wasn't funny to me, you know. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Both Chris and Lucario looked at each other and stifled some chuckles. Arseholes. Alright. Hey, I can't believe you guys, Link yelled. This is why sexual assault victims can't come forward, because they get fucking laughed at. You see? Yeah. The campaigners were right. This is bullshit. Chris covered his mouth with his left hand. So, sorry, but it did look funny to me. That's fucked up. That's whatever. You know? There's some fictional characters. Maybe his intentions were pure. Maybe he did. Link didn't like it. He thought it was fucked up. I think it's fucked up. These guys find it funny. Whatever. Who am I? Who am I to judge? You know, whatever. You know. Link groaned while everyone chuckled at him. Isn't there somebody out here who wants to say sorry truthfully? The Aura apprentice stopped chuckling and looked back at Link. The Aura, that's Chris, right? Okay, fine. Well, at least you got that Picto box from the cell. The Hylian took out a small box with a lens. He grumbled at the worthless item that couldn't take photos with colour. Oh yeah, I'm so going to enjoy taking black and white engraved pictures with this thing, Link said before he put the Picto box away. I assume that's a camera. At this point, well, I mean, you know, no shit. At this point, the killer bees had enough of laughing to Link that they all slowly stood up, wiping some tears from their eyes. What? Okay. Oh man, that was the best laugh I've ever had, ever since Jin got his head stuck inside a jar. For the whole day, Ivan muttered. Jin looked annoyed.
You told me there was a red rupee in there.
Ivan chuckled coolly and looked at the trio. Well, did you find the sale?
There wasn't a sale in there,
Lucario said. Oh, great. That was a really worthwhile waste of time. The leader of the killer bees closed his eyes. Now this is bad news. Link's right eye twitched. Weren't you supposed to be the town's greatest informants? Jan sniffed a bit.
We are, but you need to give us our time.
The Hylian looked bored at Jan. That ashamed look isn't going to fool us anymore. Their looks never did that sort of thing, Chris pointed out. You get what I mean, Link said annoyed before looking at the thinking Ivan. Seriously, we need to get moving to the sea before night comes around. Isn't there some kind of place, like, say, a shop? John Roberto thought for a moment.
Well, the shops in here are a bit demanding with money, but I think there's this little shop that recently opened.
Link sighed loudly. Shops! Why didn't we think of visiting them before? Why in bloody deed? Ivan chuckled. Well, there you go. Our useful information, he said before turning to the gang. Let's go get that pesky sale for them. Yeah, the other kids replied with enthusiasm before they all ran off into the town. Lucario frowned at this.
When is this going to end?
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
I'm starting to wonder that we're never going to get anywhere if we keep listening to those kids.
The Hylian groaned. Please, Fero, let us end this nightmare already, he pleaded to the sky. Chris could only sigh in depression. Once the group of 7 went to the small shopping area of the island, the kids had leaded the trio to a small shop where a middle-aged man was attending to it by himself. This man wore an exaggerated big white parka and wore a blue coat. The man looked pleased to see the 7 characters looking at it from the other side of his wooden counter that he began to talk without giving any introductions. Alright. I'll give him a Cornish accent. My story is a strange one. Well, a terrible Cornish accent, I guess, began the man. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently. The killer bees were instantly appealed by the sound of the story, that they rested their elbows on the counter. Bastards! Heading for this town called Windfall. The shopkeeper continued.
But dear me, as I travelled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously only that escaped, without so much as a mark upon it, he explained before sighing.
I see,
Jin said, interested. The man looked at the people.
From the looks of you, I would say you're travellers as well. Oh, yes, indeed,
he said, pleased at Link, Chris, and Lucario.
Could you not purchase that for me? It is what my one and only heirloom from home. The people in this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town.
This somehow hinted that the man was trying to say the item that the trio was looking for.
Excuse me, but would that be a sale? Link asked. We really need to get one.
The man chuckled.
Well, I'll tell you once you buy that from me. Please, I beg of you,
the man said suddenly as a plea. That's a fucking rip-off. You can't fucking sell something to someone and then not tell them what it is. It's a surprise. You just fucking give me the...